So you know how starting a YouTube video is always super awkward, saying hi or welcome to my YouTube channel? So hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Krisz. I'm a 24 years old sustainable freelance photographer. And in this video, I'm gonna share a little bit about my story, my background as a photographer, and where the idea of sustainable photography came from and what it means to me at least. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. So let me start a little bit about my story. During 2021, I spent a lot of time thinking about my future. How is it going to look like? What am I going to do? Who am I going to work for? It was a time for me to almost graduate university, and I knew after I graduate university I have to start something. I have to start building a career. It will be expected from me to get a full-time job. Meanwhile, asking all these difficult questions from myself, I realized that for me the most important thing is to know what is going on in my job, in my daily tasks, and what am I going to do, you know? It's like knowing the big picture. So I want to know the purpose of the company. I want to know the mission and the vision of what we're working towards. So at that time I made the decision that I want to have my own business and I want to build my own brand, which I know everything about. Naturally, it was a great option for me to start freelancing, but I had no idea in what field I'm going to start. So let me tell you a little bit about my background in photography. Well, simply said and very shortly, I didn't have any background in photography, which means that I didn't go to art school. I was not following any professional photography courses. You might be in the same shoe as I was once, that you don't have any background in photography, but you want to start your own business. You want to start out as a freelance photographer. If you're interested on how I did it and how I transformed within 2 years of going from fully amateur photographer to a professional commercial photographer, let me know in the comments below and I will make sure to get back to you. And who knows, maybe in the future I will make a video around that topic. So I had no background in photography whatsoever. So you might be wondering for yourself, how did I think that I could succeed as a freelance photographer? And again, the answer is very simple. I did not think that, but a lot of friends and family did, which I'm super grateful for. And 2 years ago, I was fortunate enough to work for a fantastic company focused around video, where I was able to make a lot of friends, meet a lot of creative minds that also inspired me towards opening my vision towards photography and making videos. And going back to 2021, when I was really thinking and planning ahead my future, I also realized that I was beginning to think with the end in mind. So I was looking ahead 40 plus years, and I realized that if I want to build a career and spend a lot of time in that career, it must be something for me that is valuable enough to sacrifice all that time. At that time, also now, I have a huge passion for sustainability and doing good for our environment and our society. It was also a great realization that I could actually mix together photography and sustainability and create this career for myself that I knew was kind of ethical, environmental friendly, and it was something new at that time. So I was actually looking online if already sustainable photography business models exist or there are other freelance photographers focused on sustainability. One of the very first articles that I could find about sustainable photography was titled, "Why is photography not sustainable?" So that flipped the switch for me right there and then, made me realize that, okay, I do want to become a freelance photographer focused on sustainability to prove that photography is more than capable of being sustainable. So it was a huge motivation for me on a personal and professional level to see that our society has this negative look on photography already. It was a great challenge. It is still a great challenge to overcome. And I'm not claiming that I figured it out. There's still definitely a lot of questions remaining and a lot of challenges coming up on a daily basis. And I'm definitely not the person who invented sustainable photography, but I'm one of the freelancers who are specialized in it. So for me, sustainable photography means two things. One, you as a photographer on a personal level living the most sustainable lifestyle possible. And 2 is that you cater your work and your freelancing products only towards sustainable and ethical clients, meaning businesses or individuals. And in my freelancing, I'm trying to combine those both sides under one business model. So becoming a photographer has its challenges, but becoming a sustainable photographer has its unknown challenges, which is kind of still yet to be discovered and yet to be discussed also on an online platform like YouTube. So within my photography business, I also want to document it, what I'm doing right now, and I want to encourage everybody who is watching and you are also thinking about becoming a sustainable photographer or videographer or a digital creator. I want to encourage you to follow along, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram. Again, I'm not claiming to know everything about business, photography, or sustainability. I am here to share my own personal story and encourage others. So if you're along for the ride, I'm super happy for that, and I will catch you at the next video.